so I try and choose ones that I just know I'm gonna like. Perfumes are obviously also quite expensive, so I think that's why I try and be a little bit more picky about which ones I buy. But I've made a little list of the ones I've got here, along with the top, middle and base notes, so that you can kind of get a better idea of what it is that I am spraying on me. So the first one I'm going to show you is this bottle called Zara Black. Zara Black, Zara Black. I first found this perfume in Barcelona. I went when I was 21 with a friend of mine, and it was kind of one of those things, like, do you remember when you used to walk into Hollister or Abercrombie and Fitch and it just had that store scent? Zara in Barcelona was kind of doing that, and it was using Zara Black as its scent at the time. And when I walked in, I was like, what is that? I love it. So I went to the perfume stand and sniffed basically every single one until I found it. It's kind of more of a, like, I wouldn't wear it day to day. It's kind of a good going out perfume, or if like I'm going on a date night with my wife, something like that. She actually has started using this as well. She likes it on me, so she likes to smell it on herself as well. So the notes are, I've got my little list down here. The top notes are nectarine, bergamot and grapefruit. The middle notes are sage and coffee. The bottom notes are vetiver, amber and patchouli. So that's that one. Again, I've had it for about 8 years now, so it stood the test of time. Although you can only get it in the Zaras in Europe, you can't get them in the UK. So when we went to Rome, I stocked up on about 5 bottles, and it's not that expensive. I think it's like €9, so it's definitely on the more affordable end. The next perfume is another evening perfume, or evening for me anyway. Again, another kind of night out, date night kind of scent. This is the perfume that I was wearing when my wife and I first met. There's a few noises going on in the background. I hope they're not too loud for you guys. I think we've got some more construction work going on around. So, the notes are top are pink pepper, pear and orange blossom. The middle notes are jasmine and coffee. The bottom notes are vanilla, patchouli and cedarwood. I was quite surprised by like coffee being in a few of my perfumes. It's not something that I like notice being an overriding scent, but obviously it's all about how they mix together. The next perfume is this one by Ralph Lauren called Woman. Now I absolutely obviously just went for it with this at some point, but I haven't worn this in such a long time. But it is nice. I have a really bad habit of going to the airport and wanting a new perfume every time we go. I've been a lot better at that recently, but definitely pre-pandemic, every time I went I was like, oh, new perfume, because obviously they're duty free, so they're like less expensive. I'm a firm believer in that your sort of body chemistry impacts the scent of perfumes. Some things that smell like great on me don't smell the best on her. I think that's like half the battle with finding your scent, because you can go into a perfume store and smell it on one of those little tabs, but then when you put it on your skin you're like, God, this does not smell how I thought it was going to. So anyway, the top notes of this are orange, mandarin orange, orange blossom, and bergamot. The middle notes are mimosa, jasmine, Turkish rose, and ylang ylang. The bottom notes are tonka bean, patchouli, opoporax, vanilla, vetiver, and white musk. This next one I have shown on my channel before a couple of times, and it is Chloe Vanilla Planifolia. I would say that this is like my day-to-day. This is the one I kind of reach for the most. I think it's quite subtle. It beds in quite quickly. I find some perfumes can kind of just almost like sit in the air around you, if that makes sense. And I find that quite overwhelming, because when all you can smell is the perfume, I don't know, it gives me a bit of a headache. But when they kind of settle into your skin and like mix with your own scent, I think that's when it is like a good day-to-day smell. So the notes for this one, I couldn't find like top, middle and bottom, so I'll just kind of give you the overall vibe that they've provided on the internet. So it's written that the notes are vanilla, woody, warm spice, vanilla orchid, and powdery. Overall, I would say it's definitely like a warm vanilla kind of scent, which I mean is exactly right up my street. This next one is actually completely empty, but I've kept the bottle because I keep wanting to remind myself to repurchase it when I get the chance. It is the Molten Brown Milk Musk, I believe. Yeah, Milk Musk. I absolutely love this. I went in looking for my favourite hand cream, which is the Alba White Truffle scent from Molten Brown. And when I went in, they were like, oh no, we don't have it. But if it's the scent that you're after, this perfume has a really similar kind of set of tones. I mean, I was kind of suspecting that it was a bit of a sales pitch, but I mean it worked, and as it happened, I do love the perfume. I do especially like the packaging on this one as well. So, the notes on this one, the top note is luscious pear, the middle note is soft musk, and the base note is white cedarwood. So I mean quite straightforward, there's only one listed for top, middle and bottom. So I have one perfume left and one body mist, and the perfume is the White Company Seychelles Eau de Toilette. This one I actually used to always buy the candle scent in Seychelles. I still do, I love it. And then my sister got me the Eau de Toilette for Christmas, I think, one year. I think the year before last. And it's lovely and quite small as well, so this is one that I would kind of chuck into my bag if I was going smelled those yet. But I really love this one. I use the body cream and the spray. I know a few people really don't like this one, but I really love it. I normally have the travel size one as well. Yeah, I mean, absolutely love that. So I'll pop that on if I'm kind of going somewhere that is like a bit more chilled. I'm meeting a friend for lunch, so I'll just pop a bit of this on before I go. I won't bother with the perfume because I'm only coming home after that anyway. I do have another body mist that I like, but they used to sell it here in one of our department stores, but I couldn't find it the other day, so I don't know if we've stopped selling it. And that is the Victoria's Secret Coconut Passion. That is my absolute favourite of their body sprays. I found that when I was like, I don't know, like 16 or something. And when I was at school, that was like my smell. And I always got complimented on it. So next time I go to the UK, that will definitely be a repurchase for me if I can't find it before. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. That is my completed perfume collection. Again, I do have a bad habit of picking up perfumes when I'm at the airport, so if on any of my trips this year I pick up some new ones, maybe